Hello, it's Crystal again with another crochet tutorial. Um, this is going to be the second half of my crocodile stitch tutorial. This was from the first one, our single row crocodile stitch. This new one, however, is going to be how to continue on that stitch. So here I have already the first row completed. You can go see the other tutorial to get to this point. But as it is right now, we had just finished our first row. So here we are. There's the back. But we're kind of not really going to turn our work, I guess. So we're just going to do 2 chains. 1, 2, actually make that one more, 3 chains, because that's going to be our first double crochet. Then we're going to go in again, kind of like right next to that one, and you're going to do another double crochet. So that's going to be like our base stitch was, that first V. That's going to be our first crocodile stitch of our second row. So then we're going to do our chain 1, chain 2, and we're going to go in the middle of our first crocodile stitch with a double crochet. So wrap, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we're only going to make 1 crochet here, 1 double. And that's going to be like where we did our singles on the other side, to just attach the sides there. So then we're going to do again 1, 2, and then we're going to go in here with our V, our 2 double crochets. So let's do that. There's 1. In the same stitch, we're going to do another double crochet. There we go. 1, 2. There's our V. And then we're going to do this all the way across. 2 double crochet in the middle of our crocodile stitch. Slip, slip, double crochet in here. And another double crochet in that same spot. And there's our next V. 1, 2, double crochet, 1, 2, get in there, there's a double crochet there, and another double crochet there. V, 1, 2, double crochet, and then 1, 2, and then we're going to want our last V to be in the corner of this last crocodile stitch. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in that. And there's our last V. So now, because we want our crocodile stitches to be on the same side, right? So we're not going to turn our work, because this is going to remain the back of the work the entire time. This is the front of the work. It's going to be our scales. So what we're going to do, instead of turning our work, we're turning it sideways. And we're going to start doing what we did on that first row on this second row here. So we're going to do chain 1, 2, and then we're going to start doing some double crochets into that V. So we're going to go in here, double crochet. So this counts as our first 2. So we want to do 5. So we want to do 3 more in that first half of the V. So double crochet, Let's get this knotty business out of my way. Back to where we were. Double crochet. So now we have 5, or we should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Then we're going to do a slip stitch or chain, 1. Then we're going to flip over to the other chain of that V. I like to kind of fold it so I can just get in there, you know. Anywho, yeah, turn sideways, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is our first scale on the second row. And then check that out. See how now it's overlapped? So they're going to be offset and it looks really cool. So let's continue. We're going to attach this into our single crochet here. So right into there. Do a slip stitch. Right in there. And I do another stitch for good measure. So then we're going to start our next crocodile stitch, which is going to go in this next V here. So we're going to turn it sideways and we're going to work in that bar and we're going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, trees, 4, oh no, okay, 5, wait, that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Slip stitch, blop. Then we're going to take our work and we're going to turn it over to this side so we can work in our V going up the next way. And we're going to yarn over, start our next 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh no, me, 4, not, and a 5. And there is scale number 2. Ta-da! Anywho, now let's go into this like we did with the other one and do a slip stitch in here to anchor. I do another one just because, and turn, go into that next V. We're gonna go in here, do a slip stitch. Alright, and then I'm just going to finish off with the last 2 crocodile stitches. If you want to keep following along. And boop. Okay, so here's our next V. I'm going to go in there. And slip stitch into this bitch. Yes. slip stitch. Now this one's a little tricky. The last half of our thing is going to be right here. So let's get my working yarn. We're going to go up 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! All right. Check it out. Oh yeah. So there is our second row where we are overlapping our first row where it looks like some scales. Scaly business. The business of scales. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so anyway, if you were to continue, you would again do that V, single, V, single, V, all the way across again, and then back across again. If you want to make it not keep getting bigger, you can start your first V's here and here, and then double crochet, V, double crochet. Because if you make your first V's on the ends, it's gonna make your pattern go in a big V, which makes great for shawls. So you can do this in a shawl. You just keep making it one bigger as you go, and it makes a really cool shawl. My next video is going to be how to do this in the round. So it's gonna do like, so if you want to make gloves and stuff like that, or a hat, I'm gonna do a video on how to do this in the round, and that'll probably come up next week. But thank you for watching this time, and I hope I'm getting a little better at making these videos. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing a good job. That would be great. I would love to know, please, and thank you, and what you want to learn in the future, because I want to keep doing these. I'm having a good time doing it, and I think I'm doing okay. So please tell me what you think. Give me a like. That'd be really helpful, and maybe subscribe if you're not, or share it with your buddies, maybe your crochet friends who might want to, you know, learn some stuff. That'd be really cool. But anywho,